Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reality Is, where words do come to life. Well, I have a question. Why is it that when it comes down to things that happen in Cook County Jail and our judicial system, as it relates to black and brown individuals, the process is long? Why does it take up to 1 to 2 to 3 years to rectify a situation? Why? Why do judges stall when it comes to black and brown? Why do state's attorneys come up with excuses and stall when it comes to black and brown? If you all can solve the cases for the white folks within 72 hours or shorter, then you can solve the rest of these cases. It don't take you that long. And why, when an attorney put in paperwork for an appeals, it take 10 to 14 days? Why? Everything is done electronically, and I'm not understanding why the process takes so long. Where is the fairness in that? Where is it? Because I'm not seeing it. And then the state's attorney tells the other attorney that the judge don't have the power to do certain things. So when did the state's attorney become the judge? And certain courts have different rules and regulations, so I thought. But we want to box everything in. We want to justify our wrongful doings. We want to justify our procrastination and make it seem like you're doing what you need to be doing for the case, and you're not. And again, I'm going to ask this question because in this message that I'm reading, it says, attorney said by law the chief judge is supposed to decide whether a substitution of judge is needed. So, as I've said, transparency, upfront, and honesty is a thing for me. So we have a chief judge, Timothy Evans, and somebody sent some information in, or a request, or a letter. Now, what Timothy Evans does is have his assistant or his clerk or whoever is his supportive administrative person to write a scripted letter back, never saying anything what he can do, but mostly saying in the letters that there is nothing that he can do, and it's left up to the individual courts and the individual judge, and that's a lie. Because you are a chief judge for a reason. So if you have no power and no authority, why are you wearing the title of chief judge? And it's not just from one person. I've heard this response from multiple people. So again, I ask this question: why do we have individuals sitting in office that's not going to do their job, and they make excuses of why they don't want to step in? And then another organization has to come along, reopen cases, dig back in files, and then find out that the person was wrongfully convicted from the beginning. The trial should have never went that far. The case should have never went that far, because you all have all the evidence that you need for the case. You have all the evidence. The state's attorney gets evidence, but yet and still, when you all come to court, you need a continuum. I need a continuance for this. I need a continuance for that. Well, if you didn't have all the evidence, then help me to understand, why are these individuals being arrested if you don't have all the evidence and you don't have the whole story as you say it? And if you don't have everything before you, or how about this? The judge have not read the case, don't know the history of the story, but you making decisions on somebody's life, whether they should be thrown in maximum security or not, or how long they should be held, or whether they should be denied a bond. You do that, but you don't have all the facts. So I'm not understanding. So it takes you no time to arrest somebody for a crime, an assumed crime, but it takes you up to 3 years because you need to gather evidence of the crime. So you didn't have evidence when you arrested the individual? You didn't have strong, solid evidence when you arrested the individual. So why are they still in jail? Why are they not allowed to have bond until they are found innocent or guilty? And why is it, per our state's attorney, that she says 85% is black and brown? You know why? We've seen it at the Capitol. We've seen it with Kyle Rittenhouse. We constantly see it over and over again. We are pre-labeled before we even get in trouble. We're pre-labeled. And you all sit around, you already make a decision what you're going to do, how you're going to break them, how you're going to push them to plea bargain. You've already made that decision. You have. Some of you judges probably get around in your chambers and in the corner and talk about how many black people did you lock up today? How many brown, how many Hispanic people did you get today? To pat yourselves on the back and make your record look good. But you know one thing, what you forgot? And I want to get a little closer to tell you, God sees all. He sees all. He knows all. Y'all took an oath of office and you're violating that oath. You're violating human rights. And some of you all provoked it. I saw a video yesterday on Instagram. This is how we know our system is flawed. Besides the movie When They See Us, 5 boys went into jail as scared kids, was abused and misused. And they didn't get out till they was grown. And they was innocent all the time. So, yesterday, I was on Instagram strolling through, and I ran across this video. These officers stopped this black man, had him outside the car on the side, handcuffs behind his back. The officer standing behind him, the gentleman is facing this way, and the other officer on the side searching the boy's trunk. Now somebody videotaped this. And in doing the search, the gentleman didn't say nothing, he didn't move, he didn't do anything. Doing the search, the other officer nudged him, took the gun out of his back pocket, and placed it in the trunk. This is what we're living with. And you have our men, our uncles, our nephews, our cousins, our brothers, our fathers, our mothers, our sisters, our aunts, our grandmothers, our daughters, our aunties in these institutions. And a lot of them don't even deserve to be there. But y'all asses don't want to tell the truth, because the price tag on each one of those heads is money in your pocket. Those investors that investing in the prison system provides money in your pocket. Provides money in your pocket. It ain't just in Illinois, it's across these United States. It's a money game, and that's all you care about. You have your Cook County Board President, Toni Pretwinkle. She's been silent for a long time. She haven't said anything. Tom Dart only come out when he feel like he's being attacked. That's it, and that's all. You don't give a damn about your workers, and y'all don't give a damn about the system. And I'll say this again. Every elected official, from the alderman to every commissioner, to every state representative, to every Congress, to every senator, to every mayor, every governor, you all are accountable, even the state's attorney, for the stalling process of this system. You all are accountable. Every last one of you. And for those agencies that go along with this madness and you don't step up and say nothing, I blame you too. And for the news media who you want to pick and choose what you want to talk about, you hold fault too. Everybody holds fault. And again, I'm not letting up until I see a change. Not at all. All right. That's another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you like and comment. Thank you for listening. We'll talk again.